What's up, Laker heads, Laker nerds, Laker, Laker family, Laker organization, Laker whatever. Just long as it's Lakers, we Lakers, baby. We in the house. It's your boy Urban, and you know what I do? I'm coming to drop that video for you. I stays up 3 o'clock in the morning to get it done. To do what? To surf the web and find gossip, scoop, rumors, drama, whatever it is, whatever it does, to keep you guys in the mix. So with that, I'm gonna bring out some Laker rumor, and this is coming from Bleachers Report, and this is written by no other than Jared Johnson. He's a featured columnist for this, and this is basically just Laker rumors, top buzz surrounding Brandon Ingram, Chris Dunn, and that's about it. I mean, just get into just the Brandon Ingram and the Chris Dunn situation. I talked to Estras 3, and he was talking about like there was a lot of rumors that the Lakers might not be comfortable in getting Brandon Ingram, and and they might be trying to look somewhere else, different stuff. Me personally, I think they're going to go after Brandon Ingram because they already are excited about this young guy, man, because they always needed a wing, and he fits the wing. And not only can he play wing, but he also can play the two. So he could be a crazy mix match for a lot of teams, man, and it'd be a drama. I mean, it'd be a nightmare for a lot of teams trying to play this guy on defense. You know what I mean? So just imagine this guy bulk up, get 20 more pounds. I don't want him to get too big. I mean, but at least get some type of weight on his body. I mean, if he can get to 230, that's pretty good. I mean, but I think he's 196 now. So I mean, he picked up almost 30 pounds while he was in college, which is good. But anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. So in this it said the Los Angeles Lakers should be very excited for the NBA draft on June 23rd. After their franchise were 17 wins during the 2015-16 season, the squad will be able to add to it young core with 2 selections, including the number 2 pick overall. So Los Angeles also figured to be a major player for most of the top free agents, like usual, but its first priority is making the right decision on draft night. Let's break down some recent rumors regarding the Lakers' plan for the draft and a bit of news of one free agent they plan to pursue. All right. So with that being said, we're going to talk about Brandon. We're not going to really talk about the free agent looking to sue because it's kind of stupid to me, and that's basically saying this: if we get Ingram, why would we go after Harrison for that much money? I mean, you can probably get. I'd rather get Nicholas Batum. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Ingram. I like his game. I like his defense. But for 20 plus mil, nah. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I think Charlotte would probably grab him if they lose Nicholas Batum, and they can have him. I mean, the only way I can see the Lakers actually grabbing some of them Golden State Warriors players is because of Luke Walton, and they know the system, and they can actually help the Lakers youth learn the system much more quicker. So with that being said, I'll start with Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, number 1 on Lakers draft board. While there still may be a little bit of drama surrounding whom the Philadelphia 76ers will take with their number 1 pick, June the 23rd, it's looking more and more like it will be Ben Simmons, per ESPN.com Mark Stein. The team had a face-to-face meeting with Simmons on Thursday, and they came away impressed by the reported 20 pounds of muscle he gained since the end of his freshman season at LSU. Philadelphia saw the meeting as a way to start building a relationship with the standout forward. Naturally, that means the Lakers will likely be stuck with the other elite prospect at the number 2 slot, Brandon Ingram. But if recent reports are true, Los Angeles will be just fine with that. And here's the rumor. The Vertical, Jonathan Givony, reported in his mock draft Friday that the Lakers would have targeted Ingram even if they had the number 1 pick. Presumably, the team likes the way the Duke freshman fits with his current roster better than Simmons does. Having Ingram number 1 on his draft board is the smart move from the Lakers front office. Los Angeles ranked last in the NBA in three-point percentage last season, and Ingram's sweet stroke can immediately help the team improve there. He's also more comfortable playing off the ball than Simmons is. And the Lakers don't need another ball-dominant player, and D'Angelo Russell, Jordan Clarkson, and Julius Randle are already in the starting lineup. The last thing the Lakers need is a repeat of last year's struggle to find enough possession for everyone. Ingram is the best fit for Los Angeles, assuming it keeps the 2nd pick. Now, with that being said, just say if Philadelphia do pull D'Angelo Russell on us and they wind up getting Ingram, do you think the Lakers still would take Ben Simmons? Me personally, I think they would, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Keep in mind, Ben Simmons during his college season, he's 6'10", 245, and this during the college season. This dude done picked up 20 pounds, so now he's 265. That means this man can play center. So you just think about it. Just imagine if we wind up landing Ben Simmons and we don't get Whiteside. dude, I mean, this guy will be a phenomenon down low, dude. I mean, the guy can, put the ball on the floor. He can do a lot of things, and plus he can play really good down low. Now, if Julius Randle get his jumper down first, it would be kind of good because that means Simmons could play around the paint, and Randle can come out a little bit outside the paint and either hit the little 15 foot or whatever. I'm not, like I said, I prefer Randle to play around the paint, but vice versa. However it works, it can work. But one of them guys got to have a jump shot. Simple as that, because you don't want both guys clogging the paint. Because when it comes to spacing, you need that space. One guy, cool, to anchor the defense, stuff like that. And he played pretty good around the paint in LSU. But also, I keep in mind, I tell people over and over again, they're not going to overlook Brandon Ingram. They wanted Brandon Ingram, from the workout. Also, they already said it in this statement right here that even if they had the #1 pick, they were going to target Brandon Ingram because he fit that mold. So they were going to do like most people thought that they're going to get Ben Simmons, just like they were going to get J. Local for it. These guys are going to switch up and they want to get Ingram because Ingram fits that squad and they need a small forward. It makes much more sense. Don't look at the front office like they're that stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like I said, right now these are just rumors, speculation, and stuff like that. But the Bleacher Report basically told us, like, listen, they're going to get Ingram regardless. If he's on the board, they're going to grab him. Simple as that. Even though they do like Chris Dunn, I mean, the only way I can really see them getting Chris Dunn, and I hate to say this, if they trade D'Angelo Russell for that draft spot, for Chris Dunn. But me personally, for Chris Dunn, what I would do is, if they want him that bad, I would trade not Larry Nance. I would trade Lou Williams and Nick Young, and and probably my second pick. Not the #2 pick, but my second pick in the draft. In the second in the second I can't even think of the day right now. I'm sitting there laughing at Nick Young because I'm thinking about anonymous Lincoln nerd when he put on the board. It's funny. But anyway, in the second round, the #2 pick, the second pick in the second round, I would trade that pick, Nick Young and Lou Williams for Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn will be pretty decent coming in as a backup behind D'Angelo Russell. And that sometimes, you can run him at the point and put D'Angelo Russell at the 2. There's a lot you can do. Like I said, you can actually clean up some of the old and bring in some new players. You know what I mean? If they want to go that route. But I don't see them letting Brandon Ingram go. That'd be stupid on their half. I mean, the guy's 6'9", 6'10". He's still young. He's only 19. I mean, shucks, man. In a couple years, this man could be a freaking monster. So, he got a lot of upside. Ben Simmons does too. But like I said, Ingram just fits the squad that much better because we need a wing. So with that being said, it's your man Urban. Just want to come to you to kill some of that noise, like my man NC Shan said once again. Kill that noise. Kill that noise. Them rumors, Chad Ford brings out a lot of rumors, but he also basically has scenarios. It's not really something that will stick. So, like I said, it's your man Urban. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, tell me what you think. Also, be safe out there, guys. One love.